Right, we are back. Progress has been made. We've had a good few days. I say we, it's only me. So, episode 3 in starting a business from under £100 until we acquire our first customer. We're talking about starting a business. What are we doing? We're doing web design and development for small businesses, specifically service or location-based businesses. Think cafes and little shops and window cleaners and, all those people that just need a website of a few pages because they've got a van with nothing but a phone number on it. There's loads of businesses that don't have an online presence. And we're going in, we're going to target these customers for a low cost and hopefully get this business to doing £3,000 a month. That's the goal. I do already own a business called Mergs, so this is not my full-time attack, but I am fully committed to making this a real thing. So as much as for now, I'm squeezing some bits in here and there, this is a legitimate enterprise. It's timed quite well at the minute, accidentally, because we're moving warehouses from fulfillment centre to a new one. So we can't ship any orders online. Therefore, there's no point pushing traffic to the website and running ads and doing all this. So Mergs is at a natural pause for a few days. But let's get into the website and I will show you where we're at. Right, quick change of camera angle, but we're back. So, this is the website, built on Shopify. And as you can see, a whopping 11 visits, all by me. Thank you, thank you. So I'll show you the website itself because there's nothing here in terms of products or anything like that just yet. We've got some basic stuff, but at the same time, that was with an app that I don't actually wish to use, so we will actually just get rid of that. Home, starting again. So products, none. If we hop over to the real website, the full-fledged what we've got cooking, here we go. So, Willem, that's the brand. You guys know this. The homepage previously was pointless, to put it politely. It didn't have enough purpose. The homepage now, if you're coming here, you know what we do, a web design company based in West Yorkshire, England. You have no curiosity to what we do. This is what we do and this is where we are, So there is some buttons on here that aren't quite linked up and live yet, like book a free consultation. That currently takes you to the top. Yeah, no, I need to integrate something like Calendly, is that how you say it, for making calls and booking appointments. So here we go. Scroll down. I quite like this section, just showed some of the unique selling points made in the UK. Websites from £599. That's right, £600 for a website. For now, we're going to start cheap. It's going to be very affordable. We need customers, we need testimonials, we need reviews. We need to build trust. And to build trust, it's easier to get people in the door when things are not overly expensive because there's less risk. So come down. If you want to, just hop onto willem.co.uk and you can view all of this, take a real deep dive and find all the broken buttons. They're like Easter eggs. So yeah, I won't talk you through everything that I've written because you can pause it and take a look if you wish. But there's some quite nice jazzy features. I'm quite happy with this, full mobile optimization. And then this is what I added in just today. Just some frequently asked questions. How long does a website take? Like, what are the ongoing costs? Things like that. Because I don't know, if you've never built a website, you don't have a website, you might just think it's a thing, almost like paying for someone to do your painting. You sort of, but someone's got to host it, someone's got to have the infrastructure, such as Shopify, and there are apps that we may use. The footer needs a bit of updating too. Like I say, all I've really done is the pages. We still need to do some other bits in terms of like the cart and the checkout and the account bit. There are some features on Shopify that we don't need. This is meant to just be a website or a platform to try and get leads or get people on it so we can talk to them. So hop over to services, a little bit more focus this time. Once again, showing some key points. That I might change because there are subscriptions. I put that because there's no subscriptions to us. It's not like you pay us £100 a month and we keep you tied in. No, but at the same time, I could just leave it at one-time fee because you only pay me a one-time fee. It'd be like buying a car and then asking why you have to pay for fuel. Well, no, but we don't know how much people know. These bits as well, a few different packages. Gone for what we call price anchoring. So not only are they discounted, rather than putting the price at £599 and trying to sell it as that, we've put the price where it's going to be at £1,000. But we've put it on offer because it is on offer. It is reduced. It is going to be £1,000. If you get a website today from me, then in 6 months when you tell your friend and they want one, it's probably going to be £1,000. So we'll keep that there, that It is actually a deal and a discount. So a few different packages. We're aiming to sell the bronze or the silver. Mainly the bronze. That's what we're going for. Our lowest hanging fruit is just building websites. Hopefully these businesses have photography. But if you don't, that's where the silver package comes in. You get some photography, you get a bit of marketing and advertising strategy, because that would probably be useful to people that don't have a website. You've got to remember, you're not trying to target some of the biggest fish on earth. We're not trying to build a new website for Amazon. No. We're trying to target literally the bottom end. People that need to go from step 0 to 1, not 99 to 100, right? So that's what we're doing. Bit more down here. This bit is not my favourite. I'm going to change this bit. Don't forget as well, this website is just a work in progress. This website will never be done. It's one of those things where I've got a touch of the OCD. Well, enough to be prescribed medication for it. So I've got OCD and I have a perfectionist mentality and I hate it because it keeps me going back and revisiting things that are fit for purpose. We want to build our MVP, our minimum viable product, which is basically build the bare bones enough to just get something out there. Get something out on the playing field and then refine as you go. Because at the minute, this website serves a purpose and it does its job. This is what we've added in this morning, some contact us, contact forms. I still need to test this out and see where it sends me things, but I've also added the email address in. You could argue it doesn't look as professional, but I just want it to be convenient. Forget professional. Just because big companies or certain people do things in certain ways doesn't mean that's the only way things can be done. You know, like, this is me making websites for you. And then we get to the About Us page. So, About Us. There's too much white space as well here. I need to just remove a bit of this. I like the cleanness of it, but if you look at this page as is, I don't know, I feel like 50% of, no, it's 3/4 of that is just white space. Bit too blank. We need a bit more shuffling around, shall we say. So there's a little bit about us, and I even put in that it's just me. You know, because we're going to be dealing with, I don't know what picture to pick, so I just picked one that I used for a thumbnail a few weeks ago. That'll do for now. Like, it's just to keep it as the human touch. So somebody comes on and they're like, oh, who's John? Oh, that's John. Oh, yeah. He looks approachable, hopefully. But then again, I always get people asking me in supermarkets for reaching for high products. You don't even know how many times I've been asked for things in shops. We used to have a shop called JJB that sold sports shoes. I've been asked 3 or 4 times for, can I have this in a size 10? And I'm just stood there looking like me, thinking, wow, I must look either approachable and helpful or look like I work in a shop. One time I was in Sainsbury's. Some lady asked me where the tuna was. I was like, I don't know. Read the signs. That's all I'm going to do. Anyway, so a bit of a guarantee, a bit of a few other features on this page. Tried to just highlight some of the above and beyond bits that, look, I've got web design and photography and sales and Google Ads and there's all sorts of things that I can do, and wanted to just make it as clear as possible that this is not just some cowboy in his bedroom, even if it is. So we've got a basic outline of a website. We need to work on some other tiny bits to fix. Like I say, we're literally, we've done the 80%, now we've just got the 20%, those refinements. But they can be quite tricky sometimes, because you sometimes need a fresh set of eyes to look at those. Sometimes I send the link to my wife and I'm like, Lucy, what do you think? Because she looks at things in a different light. She looks at them more as a consumer. I look at it as I'm building this and I'm proud of what I've done. But if other people think it's lame, weird or unusual, well, I need to appeal to others more than me, because I have a website and I am the product. Anyway, so we've got the website. What do we need next? Where is our next step? And I always say this, it's kind of like a sat-nav. You can't decide where you're going if you don't know where you are right now. So we know where we are right now. We've got a website. We've got it ticked off. To an extent, brackets, needs a bit of work. We need to now create some more work. I need to do this 2 or 3 more times for the next and final tab on the top in the menu. It's going to be a portfolio or our work. I've got a friend who owns a CrossFit gym just down the road called Power Fitness. We're going to make Power Fitness a website. That's the plan. We're going to create him everything he needs to get his CrossFit gym online. Because at the minute, it's based through Facebook pages or Instagram, and kind of if you know, you know. but we need more of a presence. And I just thought, I was chatting to him the other day, telling him that this was my plan. And he was like, oh yeah, that sounds great. We've been thinking about a website. And I'm like, we'll do you a website. Like, I keep using we. Honestly, this is just a habit. Ignore me. I'll do you a website. So he was thrilled to learn that. So now is figuring out a plan. We start again. We plan again. What does Jordan need? What would Jordan need if he was a paying customer and he's just sent me £600? We're going to start out by making a list. So that is step one. Let's figure out what we need.
A few moments later.
Right. So, progress. I have written things down in Sharpie on apparently the world's tiniest book. There you go. So, I will put these on screen because it's easier. So, Power Fitness. What does he need to get going? We are going to do this in a different order. But a domain and an email address. He needs something relevant, something people can find by typing in his business name. Ideally, Power Fitness or something similar. Whatever he needs, I'm sure there'll be something out there. The email address, Jordan at Power Fitness, contact at Power Fitness. Probably contact, but either work. A Shopify subscription and the page builder. So that's the only things we need to make a start. If you're a paying customer and today is day one. Because I've not actually spoke to Jordan in about a week. He knows this is in the works, but he doesn't necessarily know I'm doing this right now. Anyway, what does Jordan need? Homepage. What we do, about us / coaches, and about us / who we are. I think that's a really good, powerful one. And a contact us or some sort of form. That's the main things. As well, we'll add some widgets in with things like locations, and we'll be using everything we can to get customers to come to this gym. We'll probably speak to Jordan, obviously, before it goes live. We're just going to put some of the foundations in. The reason we're doing this in reverse order is because I already have an active subscription to the page builder. So I'm going to build those pages within my subscription, export them, and then when Jordan goes live, if that's in 30 days, we can just import them pages, bang, 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 and we're done. Also, now I'm going to start being mindful of creating some templates and some reusable blocks. If we make more things for more CrossFit gyms, then we'll probably use very similar, if not the same, contact form. They need the same things. And also, don't forget, it's not like when you're on Amazon and you look at A, B, and C and think, they've copied them with their images, and no, it's a contact form. Like, there's some blocks that are just universal. They just need to fit the aesthetic. So they might be rounded bubbles, they might be square boxes, they might have colour to them. We can figure that out later, but we need to create some basic template pieces right now. So that's the plan. Nobody should ever be afraid to take a look around and see what else is out there. This is something that I think is crucial. Just to get an idea of the feel, of the style, of the design, you don't have to start from complete scratch. Nobody would ever create anything if nobody had ever done it. So we're creating websites, not to be unique, not to be the best in the world, but to give them a presence. So, a good place to start. I just typed in CrossFit Gyms London. So let's just have a look. CrossFit, that's the CrossFit official website. West London CrossFit, let's give them a go. So there, a really nice motion homepage. It's got some quite good videography and photography stuff going on here. Scroll down, meet our team, that's nice, but that button, you can't read it now. So there's little things that you notice and think, oh yeah, we'll make sure ours look neat. So, group class, kids class, personal training, try a free class, cool. Sometimes I think, and this is not, I'm not out here to be critical of other websites. I'm just trying to pick up on the things I do or don't want. There could be a bit too much animation with things loading in and scrolling. As well, don't forget that affects load speed of pages, and the amount of time people click off a page because it loads slow is shocking. I've got incredibly fast internet, so this might not do this for other people. Also, it looks banging on a full screen, but does it look this good on mobile? I don't know. So, no knock on West London CrossFit at all. This website looks killer. But you've got to be mindful of all the other areas that this website will be seen. It's a silly percentage of how much traffic comes from mobile, but it's most. So things need to be primarily mobile optimized, and desktop's a bonus at this point. So, our team, book a class, contact us. We'll try our team. We'll see what our team looks like. They've actually got a ton of... About? Oh, the menu's broken. That's a shame. Oh, you see, look at the banner at the top. Like, I can't tell where the buttons are now. Anyway, this is insignificance. But it's cool to see the people, to see who you'd actually be going to the gym with. Once again, more contact forms and some bits and bats. So, their website, cool, we've had a look. Brilliant. Let's try another one. CrossFit Central London. I know these are quite a big, popular CrossFit gym, so I expect good things. That's nice. Free intro. Straight in with just, here, try something for free. Look at that. Fill out the form to get started. How easy is that for someone to come to your website and be like, CrossFit Central London? Well, they must do CrossFit, and I'm in London. Tick, tick. All of a sudden, free intro. So you click on that, and the ball is moving. Is that what you'd say? The ball is rolling. I don't know. So, come down, talk to a coach, plan your training, start with us, get results. What a lovely little... I mean, that bit's a bit pointless, but I like the idea. I think that's great, that it just shows you what the crack is, what's going on. Programming, it gives you information on how they're programming their workouts and what the... This is a great website. And it doesn't need to be ridiculously high-end. It just needs to get people into your gym. So more info, schedule, pricing, drop in. Check the schedule or the schedule. We could easily put one of these in. That's great. Group training. Free intro everywhere. Like, come down for free. Try it out. Pricing. Oh, wait. Where's pricing? Oh, it's either broken or not showing. No, it seems to be broken. Let's see if we can sneak over there by doing it like this. No, so that page doesn't exist. That's fine. Programs, personal training. So there we go, onto personal training. I know Jordan offers personal training and specific one-to-one training. This website gets the seal of approval. I think this is great. There's just enough for you to know what's going on and what's happening, but there's not too much for it to be overwhelming or confusing. You know, some of the touches on here look fantastic, and I'm really quite impressed with this. The colour scheme clearly matches what they're going for. You know, I assume there's not much colour on here, but if you went to the gym, I feel like there'd be a lot of black and white. A bit like Mergs, that's what we do. So, yeah, fantastic example of not specifically what we're trying to create, but this sort of idea. So, it's now my time to create. I need to go make some things. And in update number 4, we will theoretically be seeing Jordan's draft 1, like air quotes, draft 1 of Jordan's website. We'll put some work in. Same again. It's all about transparency. I'm going to show you what it looks like at its worst, because that's what it's all about. Building a new business, you don't go in flawless. No, it's loads of little tiny increments, how we grow over time. So I need to get back to work. You do too, and I will catch up with you guys in the next episode.